Welcome to Boone Pickens Stadium, Stillwater, Oklahoma, home to the Cowboys of Oklahoma State. Pistol Pete ready to start firing those pistols for the battle we have in store. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see, the Groupers taking on a team from the Big 12, the Oklahoma State Cowboys. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Groupers will get this season underway as toe meets leather. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Cowboys offense will get the first possession of the game. And here it comes for the first time as a starter, this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more. And there's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete and perform in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman back in Florida. I guarantee you he has so much nervous energy going right now because he has never played in an environment like this. And he has never played against competition like this either, David.
No, it's crazy. And that was 1920. So imagine now with all the technology and how much he's feeling the nerves. Obviously, all the eyeballs in the stadium is on him. Everybody knows what he's capable of, but he's going to be the first guy to touch the football. It's going to revolve around him, and that's a lot to ask of a freshman.
And the Cowboys come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to power their way ahead. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for a man. It's Flores. Gets it out quickly. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be 3rd and long. They want to throw it. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Right back to the well. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. Motion from the wide receiver. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. It's complete to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. 10th play of the drive coming up, at this time a chance for the defense to get off the field on 3rd and long. A shot toward the end zone. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
This quarterback was having success throwing on the opening drive of the game, in large part because it's a lot harder to throw on 3rd down when the defense is expecting it, like you saw right there. They were ready, had a really good coverage called, and they get the INT.
This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. On the option. He'll pitch it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And This offense comes up first down, tries to run the football. No answer. Second down, they go for the pass. They give up the sack. This defense on point early in the football game with two great plays.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. This quarterback part of their running game. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. And the groupers will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the catch around the 50. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right?
Oh, he's got some space. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you had my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Minnesota is ahead right now in Minneapolis, but that's not exactly Bronco Nagurski out there controlling the game. This one is a long way from being over. They're up by 7 over Buffalo. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates you'll see in here, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Big fullback's got it. Got the first down and more. Dragged down at the 30 after a 5-yard gain. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Running back searching for a hole. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. The groupers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Here's the handoff. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Man, is this place loud right now. The Cowpoke faithful bringing it on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
I love that play call defensively because it's 3rd and long. You know that the offense is going to throw it, so why not dial up an exotic? Why not bring a blitz and help your pass rush get home to the QB?
And the groupers send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Off the play fake on 1st down. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Quarterback on the keeper. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Cowboys can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Keeps it on the draw. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Coming to the line, looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 29. Creates a little room. Quick step and go. Defense makes the stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. We've reached the break. Oklahoma State is on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll run it on 1st and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. Hauls it in. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. They've already squandered a couple of chances to score touchdowns in the red zone, and now another opportunity. It's 3rd and goal. Makes the grab. And the pass is complete, but less than nothing to show for it. They're knocked down behind the line. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Handoff from the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He'll run it again. Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line. They pick up a 6. Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The groupers line up to punt it away. Let's see what he can do with it. Makes a move. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Flores. Oh, they're after him.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Cowboys decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He makes a fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Here comes the option. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense trying to take it back. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again. Create some momentum. Just get a few first.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cowboys!
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now facing a 3rd and long. Off play action. Unleashes one. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. Kick is in the air. Wants to bring it back. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Freeman. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. To the air, it's Flores. Finds the tight end. Stopped just inside the 30 and the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Looking for room. It's Fields. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. Now, there is a flag down on the play, but when you knock through a field goal from that distance and you're not going to get the first down, I think you just keep your points. Might be the worst-case scenario for this defense. Thought they'd held them to 3. Now the offense with a chance for more. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Got enough space. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Defense has to be better on the back end. They knew this offense was going to come out, and they were going to challenge them. They were going to try to push the ball vertically down the field. They've now given up 2 touchdown passes in this game. They've got to shore up their play in the back half.
The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Akron is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's a tight one right now. They're trailing by only 5 to Wyoming. That's where things stand right now, and of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's 3rd down. Good job up front to get it out to the 22 before he's knocked out of bounds. And the Groupers will punt this one away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Hauls it in at the 40. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking to throw, it's Flores. Fires to the big fella. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. He'll do it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Zings it complete to the right. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They kick it away on 4th down. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the 1st down. The Groupers will line up to punt it away. Nestles it in at the 35. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Flores. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Wide receiver going in motion. Takes the handoff. It's Fields.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Draw play, quarterback keeps it.
And you can tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand, and more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end-of-the plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in a 4th quarter game.
The Cowboys will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. That is no good. And this will stay a 3-score game at 24.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
One more snap coming before halftime. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. Takes a shot as he lets it go. It's picked off, and another empty drive. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the 1st half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, fellas, looks like you've had a very enjoyable day there today in Stillwater. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Boone Pickens Stadium.
And the Cowboys will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'll open the second half on the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The give to the tailback. He's stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. Leaves it with the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the groupers will call on their punt team. Fair catch is called for. You want to make sure that you field it cleanly in rainy weather like this. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Fields. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll give it to the back. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Got it looking for a first. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Line gets set, first down. He'll keep it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Motion from the wideout. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Oh, better look out. There he goes. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays.
Yeah, and way to be creative, way to get the ball in the perimeter really quickly, get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge, and you're just trying to get that first down. Nice job, nice play call by the offense.
The Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking for space, it's Fields. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They missed a field goal on that last drive, but here on 3rd down, they can't afford for this possession to come up empty. Dropping back, it's Flores. Grabbed over the middle, it's Freeman. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. And the Cowboys trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. Trying to barge their way in. And again, stopped right in his tracks, nowhere to run. Now it's 3rd and goal. Powers forward. Pistols firing, touchdown Cowboys. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
Well, this offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes, and that's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive. Defense has had no answer for them. This unit is going to give teams problems because of their playmaking ability all year long.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. NC State is just getting blown off the field today. This has been a gong show since the opening kick. How does something like this happen? They're trailing by 15 to East Carolina. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Quarterback will keep it. And they're able to make the tackle. The groupers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Off the play fake. On the run, fires downfield. Throws it back across his body, and what do you think happened? Intercepted.
Man, what great discipline by this defense. They didn't sit on route short. They take a shot down the field on 3rd and short. Questionable shot, probably. Nice job being disciplined and getting the interception.
Yeah, just because you have the shot play called on 3rd down like that as a quarterback, that doesn't give you the freedom to just throw it down there if he's not open. I think that time he forced it into traffic, and that's why it got picked off.
Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Trying to beat the D deep. Makes the grab along the left sideline for the huge gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So after the huge chunk play, they've got it 1st and goal from the 10. Looking downfield, it's Flores. Almost had the completion, just missed it. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Fitzpatrick. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Gonna look downfield again. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he makes the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the groupers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football. Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives him the ball in prime field position at the 40. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This offense has it with really good field position. Rides to back and leaves it. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. On the option. Runs through a tackle. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Now the play fake. Finds his big tight end. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The groupers will punt it away on 4th down. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. They'll leave it with him. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Oklahoma State has the lead here. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw. It's Flores. They're working that left side. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Lets it fly on the move. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. And even in the 4th quarter with that lead, they are still taking shots. They are still being aggressive, pedal to the metal.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. They'll go with a direct snap. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's 3rd down, and they've got to get it to the 33. From the gun, wants to pass. That's reeled in. It's Fitzpatrick. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. Running it to the right.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did.
Just steamrolling the defense. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive, regardless of what the score is, regardless how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening right now.
A 1st down run on the doorstep. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
Well, they were able to come out here week 1 and really feed off the energy of this home crowd. They've been making plays all over the field. You could not ask for a better start to the season.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. So it's an 80-yard drive. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Sticks it in his belly. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Rides the back on the option, the give. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. And the groupers will try to pin them back with the punt. Fair catch is called for. In the midst of all this rain, just concentrate on one thing, making the catch. Back to pass, it's Flores. Snagged in the middle, it's Freeman. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. 2nd down coming up. They'll leave it with the lone back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Cowboys come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Looking for room at the 30. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll try the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Fires toward the end zone. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Cowboys!
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Boise State sparkled today in a dominant road win. In fact, by the 4th quarter, it almost felt like this game was being played in Boise. That's how much they took the crowd out of it. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And how about this defense? They got the donut going. And here's one thing I'll tell you about the donut. Late in the game, you're talking about on the field. We want to finish this thing and keep that 0 on the scoreboard. No matter who's in the game, who we've rotated, everybody's trying to get a 0 up there.
Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. On the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The groupers will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Plummer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
And the Cowboys line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Back to throw, it's Flores. Quickly complete. Oh, sweet feet. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. The Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. That's caught. It's dropped. That one's sort of like a shooter in basketball, just needing to see one go through the net, isn't it, David? Just get a completion to your guy and pick up some yardage.
build some confidence because your confidence throwing the ball over the middle of the field and in tight windows, probably not at an all-time high, but check it down, make something positive happen. The running back does his job, so maybe this sparks a little something in the quarterback's head where he can feel a little bit more confident and bounce back from these early mistakes.
Motion from the wide receiver. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And they're going to score again, yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside is 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. They'll go to the ground. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the groupers will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute, get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.